Hey guys, greetings and salutations. Welcome back to my channel. There is so many things I kind of want to talk about, so let's just get right into it. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the country and in the world, and let's just dive right in. I will definitely be giving shout outs along the way, but I want to dive right into what we're going to talk about. Before we begin, let me just quickly make sure this stream is on. Oh God, what do you call it? And we quickly make sure this stream people can see it on Twitter, and then we will begin. God, that was aggressive. Fat idiot. I just poured soda in my mug and it exploded everywhere. I will clean that up when this stream is over. Anyway, I'm so sorry I'm a little late. I had to do a few things. Anyway, the first thing we're going to talk about is Trisha Paytas, and then we're going to get into Donald Trump, the state of emergency, Chris Brown, basically everything you see in basically everything you see in this stream or in the thumbnail, I should say, is something we're going to be discussing. So just bear with me for 2 seconds while I get this up. Join the stream. Spell join wrong. Let me fix that. Somebody asked how I was doing. I'm doing great. How are you? Okay, awesome. All right, we're in. Now, let's begin to talk about the subjects at hand. First thing we're going to be talking about is Trisha Paytas. Now, it is very rare that I talk about another YouTuber. Now, just because we're going to be talking about all the things. Now, just because I don't talk about them doesn't mean I don't know what's going on in the YouTube drama community. I just choose not to speak on it because there are so many other YouTubers and other channels out there that are dedicated to speaking on the matter. And usually I'm not one of them. Now, I will say there are quite a few YouTubers that I've met and I've listened to and seen online that irk my nerves. But again, I don't talk about it because it is not my place to. In my opinion, there's so many other people talking about it, I don't really have to. But there has come a point where sometimes people say and do so much shit that you just cannot ignore it and you must speak about it. Now, make no mistake, just because I do not talk about other YouTubers doesn't mean that I don't dislike them. Case in point, Trisha. I don't like her. I don't know her, but I'm going to say I do not like how she presents herself online. Never did, never have, never, didn't like her. The reason why I don't think I like her is because she was super relevant at one time, and then, like all things, it doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber or just any kind of person, all things must come to an end. And I think Trisha's popularity kind of came to an end. But she's like an OG YouTuber. But the difference between she and other YouTuber OGs is that they have found a way to reinvent themselves. Trisha, more or less, has reinvented herself, but she has done it in a way that causes controversy. And in a way, there's really nothing wrong, in my opinion, with controversy. But when the controversy starts affecting other people, that is where it becomes a problem. So let's kind of highlight Trisha once said that she identified as a male. She went after Gabby Hanna. I'm not too particular about her either, but still. But the latest trend in the Trisha Paytas world is her meet my altars. I was just online looking at things so I can make sure I speak accurately on the matter. Trisha Paytas made a video yesterday entitled Meet My Altars, Dissociative Identity Disorder. Now, first of all, I'm looking at the video right now. It has about 4,000 thumbs up and 44,000 thumbs down. So that should let you know what people think of her. And then Anthony Padilla, another YouTuber, basically came out and said you cannot make such claims, things of that nature. And she proceeded 3 hours ago to make a video called Dear Anthony Padilla, where she basically says fuck you to him and tells him that she once respected him and now thinks that he is a terrible person. Now, I've met Anthony Padilla before. He probably doesn't remember me. He was very nice when I met him. Again, never met Trisha. But here's my issue with someone like Trisha. Not only does she find relevance when she knows she's in the wrong. I've never liked people that she has this attitude where negative attention is better than no attention at all. And I guess in a way it's working because I'm speaking ill about her and she's still getting the views and the attention that she wants. I cannot appreciate a person that uses their platform to cause negative issues. When she said she identified as a male, okay, great, that's one thing, who cares? But then we find out it was basically fake. She does anything and everything she has to do to stay relevant, no matter the cost to anybody else. Now, and that's what really bothers me about somebody like Trisha. She doesn't care. She makes it seem like she doesn't care who she hurts as long as she can get her point across, as long as she can stay relevant, and as long as people are talking about her, such as myself, which is a moot point. But I do want to say, shame on you, Trisha. Shame on you, what you continue to do. I'm not here to argue whether she has dissociative personality disorder or not. That is not my place. But the likelihood of it being true, based on some of the other accusations and some of the other things she said. You can't be mad when other people don't agree with you. You cannot be mad when people think you're a liar because you've done this for at least 10 years. Why should anyone believe you now? Now, why am I talking about Trisha? One, because it has gotten to a point where I need to speak on certain people that irk my nerves, and Trisha is definitely one of the many YouTubers that irk my nerves. I'm going to give a shout out, not that she needs it, I'm the one that needs it. Somebody by the name of Kenya. As told by Kenya, she has her own YouTube channel. I will be leaving a link in the description below. She has a video called Trisha Paytas Get a Job. And I think that highlights everything that I've said, and she goes into further detail. I agree with her, but she does a better job at talking and pointing out the things that bother me about her. So basically, to highlight, she's an attention seeker and she'll do everything and anything she has to do to stay relevant in the YouTube world. Whether that means she dates John Nash, John Nash. One of the people, the older dude from the Vlog Squad. Whether she's dating him, whether she has a new disorder, she'll do whatever she has to do to stay relevant. And I think that is disgusting. And I'm done talking about her because she has taken up way more time than need be. So let's go to the comments really quick. Right now we have Ishmael on demand. Ishmael says hello. He also says, how are you? And he says true. So hello, Ishmael. Hope you're doing well. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? He also says it came to an end, but she tries to get back. I agree. Well, I would never say that. There are a lot of YouTube channels that you think have come to an end and they rejuvenate themselves in a positive way. So I think if she actually made an effort instead of crying on her kitchen floor or having a grand revelation, I think she would do well. You still stay home and do videos there. It's not safe out. I agree. We will be touching on that later. All right, so we are 10 minutes into the stream, or 11 minutes into the stream, and I'm done talking about Trisha. The next thing I kind of want to talk about that is dealt with, what we're dealing with, is again, the coronavirus. Actually, really quick, I do want to go back and say the reason why I talked about Trisha. I talked about Trisha because I do current events. And the only current events that are happening right now is the coronavirus. So I was happy to see something else other than people talking about the coronavirus. Anyway, there we are. There we are. So, guys, if you have any comments, shoot me some comments. Tell me what you like about the topics so far. Where do you want me to go? I feel like it was a mistake putting the coronavirus in the title of my video because, of course, YouTube is definitely going to make sure that my video not get seen by that many people. So I'm legit about to change the title of my video and let's see, go from there. Because I think if I change the title of my video, more people will join. YouTube will be less likely to uh, shield my video. I'm going to get rid of all these keywords and see what happens. Hold on, guys. Save. Perfect. I just saved my video. I changed the title. Let's see what happens once I change the title and see if people latch on a lot quicker. There we go, there we go. See, look what's happening. We got more people who are watching already just because I changed the title. See, YouTube doesn't care. They just want you to not spread a bunch of rumors. Anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. Let's get on the subject really quick about Chris Brown and how I think Chris Brown is somewhat of a clown. 17 hours ago, Chris Brown put something on his IG story. He put a recording of some woman saying that one of her friends and one of her cousins work for the government, and within the next 2 weeks, the United States is going to shut down and we are going to be quarantined. And here's what makes me really angry. There are people out there that are stupid enough to believe this to be true. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that we won't be quarantined, but I am going to say the likelihood of that happening at this moment are slim to none. I do not think we're going to get quarantined the way Chris Brown, whatever recording he put up. I left all of the sources I use in the description below. But if we were going to be quarantined, I believe it would have happened by now. Uh, our president did declared a national emergency, and I feel as though that would have happened already within his national emergency, which he did not do. But here's what I'm going to say to people when it comes to the virus. Please be smart. Don't be stupid. Don't believe everything you hear. Do research, read, figure out everything that's going on, because Jesus, it's getting to a point where I'm like, if you get the virus and you're dumb, maybe that's one less dumb person to deal with. If you're young, I mean, I don't want anyone to die, but it really makes me angry when people refuse to do their research and they refuse to speak about the matter. A lot of people said Chris Brown should be arrested for the misinformation that he is spreading. I do not think Chris Brown needs to be arrested. However, I do think anybody who is of power and people that look up to him, I think that they should be held accountable, because unfortunately, people listen to celebrities faster than they listen to the news. And because of this, I think they need to do what they have to do to, if you don't know anything, just don't say anything. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying celebrities need to be experts on everything going on. But I will say, if I'm taking my shoes off, guys, that's why I'm moving. Um, if you don't know anything, don't speak on it. Celebrities are held to a standard where people want to listen to them, and unless they're knowledgeable on the information, they should not speak about it. And basically, that's all I got for you guys today. In summary, Trisha Paytas is a jackass. Whether she has dissociative personality or not, uh, the way she goes about things is absolutely stupid and absolutely horrendous. And I don't like that people like that can spread the word vomit on the internet. Number two, Chris Brown is a moron. He should not have posted that video, that IG story, number one. But more importantly, number two, people should not believe him. People should not be freaking out. They need to watch the news and they need to be more educated on what's going on. And number three, be safe. Wash your hands, pray, do whatever you got to do to make sure we fight this virus. We have somebody who just came on by the name of Zeeks or Zex Q. Zex says hi. Hi, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream. It means a lot. Thank you, thank you. That's basically what I wanted to talk about today. There are way too many stupid people in this world, and I feel as if those are the ones that have taken over. And I want people to be smart. I want people to be intelligent about the decisions that they make. I want them to be intelligent about the sources that they read. And I wish people were smarter. Just be better, do better, be smarter. Good God. Now, before I end the stream, is there anything you guys want to ask me? Are there anything you want me to talk about before we go? As I'm wrapping up, I will let you guys know that I will be working from home for the next week or more. I will not be in here. When you see me, I'll be doing videos from another location. I am going to be working from home because I just think it's safer until we have a better handle on what's going on. Anyway, yes, if you don't see as many videos, it's because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do them from home, and it's better. If you don't see anything, it's because I am at home. But don't worry, I don't feel sick. I feel normal, or normal for me, and I just think it's best that I stay in the house at least for a week. Let's see. Someone said if people knew better, they do better. And I don't know. I agree with that to a certain extent, but I also think some people know better and they still don't care because it's easier to ignore the problem than it is to just deal with the problem head on. So that's one of uh, uh, just Jesus, just thinking about all this crap just makes me so upset. I don't even know. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'll probably be on stream for another 10 minutes, and you probably won't hear from me until Monday. Anybody got anything they want to say in the stream? Tell me what's going on. It will mean a lot. I'm going to drink some of my damn soda that's spilled. Guys, I'm going back on my diet next week, so I'm trying to drink and do all the things that I'm not supposed to do, so I can go into this diet with no excuses and get this weight on. Somebody says, for those who choose the wrong path, should be separated from the good people and thrown away. Amen. Amen. I agree. I agree. But then that means I feel like, but because some of the stupid people are actually in power, they're not going to get thrown away. So it's a nice dream, but yeah. I guess you guys don't have many questions for me today. So I'm going to end the stream here. Please be safe. Please wash your hands. Please pray. Please consider where you get your sources and your information because it is super, super, super important. And again, if you don't see as many videos next week, it's because I'm working. The heck? It's because I'm working from home, and I think it's better that way, at least for a week or two until I figure out what's going on. See, the moment I want to get off is when people start joining the stream. You guys can always look back later on. Today I talked about Trisha Paytas and how I think she's an asshole and stupid. We talked about Chris Brown and how his IG story has people freaking out because apparently, according to some woman that knows somebody from the government, uh, we're going to be quarantined all of the U.S. in 4 weeks, and I just also. I'm just tired. Also, if you're one of those idiots out there that's taking toilet paper for no reason, stop it. Stop taking toilet paper. It's not necessary. Like it's dumb. Stop taking toilet paper. Like I was watching Trevor Noah the other night, and he said something like, "It's not like you're not in the bathroom or in your own bathroom. So, like, take a shower, wash your ass in the sink, do something." Yeah, stop with the toilet paper. Yeah. Someone says, that's all I talk about in my content on my channel. We throw them away by ignoring and move away. Shout out to Broad Street Bullies. Stop it with the toilet paper. Yes, I agree. It's just stupid. Stop with the toilet paper. It's not worth it. It's think about the food first, toilet paper later. This epidemic has brought out all sorts of idiots and all sorts of weirdos that I just don't understand. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot. Let me give my shout out for the people that joined the stream today. Shout out to Ishmael, Black YouTube, Zeke's Q, Screen Learning, and Broad Street Bullies. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. You will see me at some point next week. Hopefully, stay safe, stay inside, do whatever it is you have to do. And yes, thanks again. You'll see me sometime next week. Hopefully, I'll bring my mom on the channel. We'll see how that goes. That will be funny. See, now look at this. Now I have more people joining because I'm leaving. But yeah, have a great weekend. Stay safe. And yes. And